Alright. Hello, and I'm just doing this I'm just gonna update all my decks, make update videos for all my decks. And as you can see, I got a nice little mat here. It came with 5 Gladiators Assault packs and the Chaos Structure deck, all for $20. So I know I no longer have to use the stupid paper ones. And for now, let's get started with the newest deck I've made, which is my Morphtronic Deck. Yeah, I know. They're not the greatest things in the world, but they're still pretty good. Oh, dang it, stupid. Of course, I don't have sleeves for them yet. And I will tell you that this deck is a budget deck, so I don't have any shiny cards in here. Oops, come on. There's only 3 cards. And starts off with 3 magnets, so yeah, I can use their lockdown. So I can lock down the attacks. Then I have 2 Borden. So same thing, I can lock down or I can attack directly with all my monsters. Self-on is kind of a given if you're gonna make one. You need 3 of him. I need 1 more. And boomboxing, so I can negate 2 attacks. So I have 2 of them. Oh, let me just clean up this area here. Now I have 2 scoping, so I can tune. If I ever get a power tool dragon, that is. Slinging. I have him because he can destroy, while he's in attack position, he can destroy a card if I tribute another Morphtronic monster. That's good if I need to get rid of some speller traps or some monsters. Vidion. I have tons of equipped spells in this deck, so I can equip him with my Morphtronic repair unit, and when he comes back from the graveyard with 1800 attack or defense, depending on his position. 1 Cameron, because I had a second one, but I got rid of it for some reason. But he lets me, when he's destroyed in attack position, I can special summon a level 4 or lower Morphtronic monster other than Cameron himself, so I can bring Self-on back to the field in my hand. Gadget Driver is a given for a Morphtronic deck. I discard him, and I can switch the position of any amount of Morphtronic monsters on my field. That's kind of a given. 2 Gadget Haulers. He's just so I actually have some offensive power. Plus he works. He's pretty much built for Factory of 100 machines. 2 Jade Knights. Jade Knight, while he's on the field, all face-up level 4 or lower, no face-up machine type monsters with 1200 attack or less, which includes him because I believe he has 1,000. Yeah, he has 1,000 attack points. So they're unaffected by traps, and when he's destroyed by battle, or anyway, I don't know. Check. Destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, I can bring the second one out, so his effect stays play. In Gadget Arm, I discard. He's flipped, and I get to bring a Morphtronic spell or trap card into my deck, back to my hand. Now to the spells and traps. Morphtronic Map. I have this because I have this in my deck so I can increase the attack of our Morphtronic monsters. That's basically all it is for. Junk box lets me bring back a Morphtronic for a turn by skirting it, just by playing it by destroy the end phase. Good for tuning. And here's the equip spell I was talking about earlier. Morphtronic repair unit. I skirt a Morphtronic card, I believe, monster from my hand, supposed to summon another one. So I play that. I bring back, I equip it to Videon, and he gains 800 points. So yeah, that's why that's in there. Double tool C and D. I had two, but I realized I don't need two. I only need one. But still, it's a really good equip spell. Every turn, first off, it can only be equipped to a level 4 or higher Morphtronic monster. And Videon's level 4, so it works out. But every turn, that creature gains 1,000 attack points. Every one of my turns, every one of my opponent's turns, the equipped monster is the only one my opponent can attack. So that's pretty good. Morphtronic Accelerator. I return one Morphtronic monster from my hand to the deck, and then I get to draw one card. So I have to zoom in because I'm not completely familiar with all the cards. I just made it recently. And yes, Factory of 100 Machines. I play that with Gadget Hauler, and he can. First off, I send them from my hand to my graveyard with Gadget Hauler. Then I move them and play with Factory of 100 Machines. So my Gadget Hauler gains an extra boost for a turn. And for traps, I have 3 Morph Transition, basically a stall card. A stable 4 Morphtronics. 1 Morphtronic Force Field. That lets me negate a spell or shut down, destroy a Morphtronic monster. And then destroy it. And then I can bring a Morphtronic card from my deck to my hand. 2 Monotron. Lets me, when a Morphtronic monster is summoned, it lets me change its battle position. Change it to face-up defense position. So yeah, that's a good one. And Morphtronic Bind. If I have any Morphtronic monsters on field, I activate it, and none of my opponent's level 4 or higher monsters can attack. So that's also a stealth card. Yep, and that's my Morphtronic deck, and that's about it. I'll be updating the rest of my decks too. Update videos. So, bye.